So what did I do? I woke up a little late. I stayed in bed a little longer. Took my shower. And then, bro, y'all was in the chat. The fucking pottery place called that me and Yama went to. We went there and we painted for 3 hours and we wanted to fucking die because we're so old now. We're so old. So we're sat there, like, bent over like fucking cave dwellers. Our fucking pottery, dude. We're sat there for 3 hours painting this pottery. And, like, the tiny paintbrush in my hand. Do I have anything like that? Like, my little fingers like this, even thinner than this. By the time that the compression gloves for true. So when I took the paintbrush out of my hand and I opened my hand, it didn't want to close again. Like, we were so old. They're regular sized tables, but like, it was hurting. We did the fucking gauntlet, and we got 3 things each that we painted, I think. And the final thing that I painted was like so time consuming. I painted that like Dios de los Muertos cat, and I painted like all the little fucking bones on it and little like flower petals and all kinds of shit. And then Yama did like an ice cream bowl with an ice cream scoop, and then he did a plate and I did a plate, and then he did this cute little dragon, and then I had my cow pig as well. So we go to leave and we're like, basically it's like we've run a gauntlet. I know. We've run a fucking gauntlet, right? And we're dying. We're old and we're just, our hands are twisted and gnarled and our backs won't unstretch or uncrunch. I'm 2 years older and I don't want to face it. My body's shutting down slowly. It's time for the existential crisis. And so the phone call today was so funny. I could have saved it, but it was like obviously very doxing. And so they were like, hey, we just wanted to call and let you know, some good news and some bad news is what they said. Zoe, thank you so much for the 25 months. So they were like, we've got good news and we've got bad news. So the good news is that your stuff is ready to pick up. The bad news is that there was a technical malfunction and a lot of the pieces in a specific kiln were destroyed. I'm imagining they blew up, honestly. They were saying things like they melted down, they broke, blah 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 blah. So basically it was fucked. And the whole time the person is saying this, I'm like waiting for them to say, you know, what things we can pick up. Only one thing survived. And it was Yama's like ice cream cup with the spoon, and that was it. That's the only thing that survived out of everything we did. When I go get them, I'm gonna ask for the scraps. We should have a funeral for them where we bury them somewhere and do some fucking, like, say some words. So, Pip says, do you get a refund? No, it's monumentally worse than that, Pip. They said, to compensate you for this, we're going to give you a gift card for double what you paid. Which means now, instead of painting 3 things each, we'll have to paint 6 things each, which will fucking kill us. We left there, like, out of it. We were mentally out of it. Asking if you can bring more people. We probably can. But it's just like, we were like, it took 3 hours. What is that? Oh my god, I forgot what fish breakfast. Lamau Melon. I don't remember who did that, but it wasn't me. I'm not talented enough. We can do multiple trips and stuff, but I don't know if we would have to really break it up because doing 3 things almost killed us. Sentenced to whimsical arts and crafts. We just were like, ah. I told Yama I posted some of his screenshots in the fucking announcements channel because the funniest thing was he goes, "We have to do it again?" And I was like, yeah, we have to do it again. All of them destroyed. Every single one of them. It wasn't me, Melon. It wasn't me. Sad for my pottery. I know. We were there for almost 3 hours. Yama said it's because the kiln was homophobic. And because it was Pride Month, the kiln was like, this stuff's be smelling kind of fruity. Time to explode it. Which is unfortunate. And honestly, the kiln will probably be out of commission, so it's like it got fired. Get it? It's got fired. It's a kiln. So now we know. Don't leave. I didn't even do that one on purpose, but I had to seize the opportunity.